you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, or shall I say, death implies life?
fucking this motherfucker. He just got low, you know what I mean? Like, he got to get out here. Ain't no pressure here for us, you know what I mean?
R.I.P. to the realest from the side, Chad Butler. Hey, I know you heard of me, yeah. Another first degree. I know you heard of me. Another first degree murder. And it's a capital murder. I'm a pimp C, bitch, so run me my bucks. I sold pussy on the street cause I knew nothing but sluts. Just came back from Dallas, Texas in the 6'8" lack. Bitch, I got ostrich on my seat, my candy paint red and black. When I left, I had one, but I'm coming back with two. And she bought a girlfriend, so now I got a few. Hey, hit the website and make it do what I do. I make 3,000 in one day, so motherfuck what you do. If I told you pussy number, you would think I was fibbing. Going in and out of town, you might think I was tripping. In the game ain't a thing coming foreign with Jag. I spent 1,000 on a Sachi shirt and left on the tag. Got a bad snow bunny and that bitch is legit. I hooked that hoe up with my plug and that bitch hit for a brick. Whipped it up, double back, cut them rookies some slack. Bitch, I came up uncorrupt, I'm selling pussy and crack. Got some kush from California, had to take me a trip. Bitch, I mailed myself a 30, made 2,000 to split. Hit the studio with sound cause I got something to say. Pussy stay up out my face cause I got something to spray. True hustler out the south, big bag man. Haters see me drop his head and get mad. And X see my new bitch and get sad. And start crying cause she eating out the trash can. Central Texas motherfucker, that's where I stay. I be in corrupt city every goddamn day. Big paper, I'm stacking. Hoes gon' let me beat they back in, cause all this dick that I be packing. A black man and a poet. Pimp C, one of the best to ever do it, and I'ma make sure that y'all know it. My best friend a real killer, so you best not trip. Pussy keep on popping off, he gon' get shot in the lip. Slow ass nigga. It's the first degree. I know you heard of me. It's the first degree. I know you heard of me. It's the first degree murder. It's the first degree murder. It's a capital murder. I brought it back. Shout out to Bun B, check this out. Just like Bun B, bitch, I was a king of moving chickens in my kitchen whipping. Never slipping, pop the clipping, I kept my sink dripping. Just in case the task force is flipping, they got them stitches tipping. I ain't tripping, pain dripping, plus I got bitches stripping. Now peep this game from a heavy brother, the fatty lover. Overeating belly stuffer, never been a petty hustler. I get this dick to your mother, cause I'm a motherfucker. Chew me up like some hubba bubba, she'll never love another. She like to eat nutter butter, I need another rubber. But keep that shit undercover, I'm trying to duck a sucker. Yes, sir, Mr. Master. Hit your sister faster than pastor to the pastor. He fucked behind the church and the pastor. Seen the bitch walking almost past her. Let the window down, then the pastor. The gas, then the aster. If she had asthma, I gassed her. Told the bitch forget about her past her. Skin is yellow like hello. Booty poking like an elbow and shaking like a bowl of jello. Yeah, ho, hit the track and she ain't talking about no railroad. All she said is yes, she can't even spell no. Yeah, bro, strapped like some Velcro with nail blow. Brother better have my mail, ho, before I catch a murder case and go to jail. Oh, hell no. Suckers gon' suffer. I bust a buster and this brother with this cutter from Russia. If the 12 wanna discuss you, I'd never discuss you. Throw your body in a mechanical car, crush you and crush you. Don't know what the fuck is up with Usher, but I'm burning your lover. Be at your funeral smoking with the preacher, deacon, and usher. Bust your head, have your head leaking red like a gusher. Throw your body in the water like some tissue and flush it. Chop you up like a machete, like you been fighting with Freddy. Face and belly looking like a bowl of meatball and spaghetti. You ain't ready. All of my niggas dead and they'll piss on you like R. Kelly and shit on you like a white freaking leave you stanky and smelly.
Oh yeah, that was my OG with that Pimp C. Honorable admiration to all my good brothers and sisters of the feather here on none other than the one and only Billy Go Supreme Chief Holidays channel. Giving y'all that hardcore information. You know, we have to knock February out the park. They call it so-called Black History Month when it's really Aboriginal history every day. Hell, you can't spell history without Aboriginal. All right. So I would jump right in, man, but I gotta hit him with the short message. I sent this earlier.
Do you understand that black implies white? Self implies other. Life implies death. Or shall I say, death implies life?
Don't call yourself black. Don't get stuck in the damn kaleidoscope calling yourself black. Now, I mean, and we might be offended by the word, we say nigga, but you can see here, Delaware Indian is really Shaganega. Shaga nega. Hadai Shaga nega. Yeah, man, they real slick, but not slick enough. Yeah, that's what they looking like this month, every year, all the time. All bad. Let's hear it again for the Pan-Africans and what they have done in 2022. Let's see it again. All bad, and I can't leave out them crusty, dusty idiots out there in Oklahoma calling themselves Navajo. We know damn well your language and culture comes from Siberia. Y'all dig little barrels into the ground like little gophers. Y'all ancestors also went to Japan. They still do it. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, what the hell you doing? Mongolian? What the hell Mongolian doing here? Hey, fuck you, Mongolian! Don't you break down...
I'm rose gold dip, money so blue it look like Crips. Work so good this shit gon' flip, sauce so strong this shit gon' drip, 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 drip. Dope so good these hoes gon' bite. All these bitches nigga, all this ice, everything now God drop be pipe, 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 pipe. Flex by what I made these niggas, daycare center I raised these niggas. Rose showers I spray these bitches, hate me love me don't make no difference. Backwood rolled up nigga I smoke, trap girl with me everywhere I go. Cocaine flow my shit so dope, all these D's wrap round my throat. TTG, I'm trained to go. Money over bitches, I don't love these hoes. IFDB, I fuck that bitch. CDC, uncut that chick. No control, I don't play no game. Knocked up ass, these hoes my name. 4.6, I'm out of your range. Nigga Bruce Lee kick like a young Luke Kane. Like, whoa. Yeah, hopping out the Rari. Kick it like karate. Mr. Miyagi. No one can stop me. Dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing. Mr. Miyagi, kid hopping out the Rari, kick it like karate. Mr. Miyagi, no one can stop me. Dancing, 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 dancing. Corner stove, yeah I work that stove. Got it at the pot, yeah I work that stove. North Guard nigga, boy I birthed that coast. Still in my style, can't work no more. Uptown nigga, boy I made that swag. Mask up on you, come take that bag. Real true hustle, make that bag. Real street nigga, I don't play like that. All the way live, baby girl, I'm a real one. Bloody girl, when you go OJ Simpson. I don't play with these niggas, better check my pen. Mexico flag, better check these trenches. Feeling like Gucci, all my children. Nigga ain't with it, be might as well killing. Nigga ain't gang, I'm feeling. Cut a nigga hand off, bitch, keep stealing. You went in the whole shoe with me. Who talk that dog fool like me? I wasn't shootout after shootout after shootout with them niggas cross the street. These niggas all off a beat. I made it all off a D. But till a nigga dead or they bust my head, we don't call off the beef. Kid hopping out the Rari, kick it like karate. Mr. Miyagi, no one can stop me. Dancing, 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 dancing. Mr. Miyagi, kid hopping out the Rari, kick it like karate. Mr. Miyagi, no one can stop me. Dancing, 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 dancing. Mr. Miyagi.
Y'all already know that Mr. Miyagi Cassius J. one and only Supreme Chief Holiday intro song, man. Let me hit up with my Nietzsche. Grass 3000, y'all. But man, I got some information coming up. We're about to shut this word block down. Bleach, whatever the hell. Shut a lot of things down. Shutting a lot of stuff down, man. You already see the title. African Inventions versus Aboriginal American Inventions. Let's go.
Hey, I'm sliding on the beat at Biko.
So what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line, so what's happening? My ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line, so what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Nietzsche. Oh yeah, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche. Should've left me where I was, cause I ain't never scared. Took that little ice off my neck for this arrowhead. My nation, my Nietzsche, someone thorough said. Real American, still pure blood, we thoroughbred. I'm like, let my people go and just take me instead. When it's red or blue pill, I'm only choosing red. I'ma always choose my people, you can keep that bread. Our government owe $1 trillion, you can keep that bread. If it's one thing Jim Crow is showing me, I don't want no white folks ruling over me. I don't want no politicians ruling over me. I don't want no po-po ruling over me. Only somebody just like me gon' treat me like me. I'm Iron Cherokee, the Chief and Dr. GLE. I'm still a G like EST. Might not be as G as me. Think you free, but you need remedy to be as free as me. I'm from the hood, I'm still waking up my people. They got us good, they still hating on my people. When it comes to fashion, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to music, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to dancing, the whole world wanna be like us. Foreigners are doing everything, trying to weaken us. Sports, y'all can't fuck with us. Rhythm, know we killing y'all. Anything involve a ball. Mentally, we figured out the cosmos. After all inventing shit, we smashing y'all. It's time to take through asking y'all rights by blood after all. Vatican and the Smithsonian got all our shit. Artifacts and relics still keeping us away from it. When they say it was a long time ago, that's racist shit. Y'all holy land keep stolen shit. We don't need y'all holding it. Reverse engineering our technology, controlling it. Gave it everything you got, but you can't put no soul in it. I ain't go see the new Matrix cause I'm living it. Everything is not what it seems, but I'm killing it. Can you afford to pay attention who you living with? Now they trying to mandatory vax, but is you getting it? Fall back off my Nietzsche, I'm peeping y'all tactics. This ain't no Earth war, this here is galactics. Goddesses and gods warming up like practice. We gon' put arrows on your chest like patches. Mongoloids can't style like us, them fake natives ain't wild like us. They ain't got a soul, destiny as a child like us. Nobody power like us, nobody peace pipe like us. Boxing, y'all can't fight like us, nobody lost they right like us. Wake 'em up, I'm in the way. Say too much, I'm in the way. They tryna kill us anyway, so listen what I'm finna say. Everybody, our kids, we raised y'all anyway. What that sentence finna say, everybody ain't here to stay. Is you with us or against us, ain't no in between. I'm a non-ether being, not a human being. Got fucked in 1492, but all my allies what it do. Renegade got clipped for days, be careful, I advise you to. Enemy of my tribe, of mine, so what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line, so what's happening? My ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line, so what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Nietzsche. Oh yeah, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche.
Hey, I'm sliding on the beat at Biko.
Yeah. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different.
Y'all know what it is.
I don't fuck with you. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time. I don't fuck with with you. Bread had my bed before we started, bitch, I'm Caesar. Came up from the get-go, knew my status, he ain't needed. He fresh out the pen and I'm just happy, kid for breathing. Whole time bitch was scheming, I seen but I ain't seen it. Hanging around the niggas who think smart don't make you bigger. Hanging around the niggas think they hard don't make you killers. Hanging around the niggas you just met, they ain't your niggas. Heard they snatch you up trying to play cool like shit was chillin'. Loyalty ain't cool no more, niggas rather be hoes. Lucky I don't pimp no more, I would've put you on. Gangsters ain't the same no more, don't give a fuck about they name no more. Homie ain't the same no more, she bang them folks, she bang them folks. I came from the old days, if she both ways, still look both ways. Never turn the housewife, that shit dead, no way Jose. I wrote this shit while riding in the top down, no shade. Roll these niggas up and then I spark down, propane. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. It's pressure, 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 pressure. It's pressure, 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 pressure. It's pressure. Riding in the form, I do not kick it with forms. AK only fans, all my choppers doing porn. Driving in they chest, them hollows, wreck bitch fucking showing. Cock that bitch backwards, triggers pushing forward. I don't want your paper fee, our money got no gold. Fuck them reparations, restitution, get them gone. Tired of being target, so I target on my own. Handy with the chrome, John Wick, tombstone. Say positive like COVID when testing's in an investment. Avoiding jabs like Whitaker, critical, they can't stand me. Crazy with the verbs versus 10 full captions. Padded room, tools enough, fumes will burn the masses. At the nose like gases, just me and some ratchets acting ratchet. We don't need extendos cause we aiming at your pimple. So much dope up in the air, you swear the room on fire. Bodies everywhere, these bitches looking crucified. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. I don't tolerate fuck niggas. Show me different one time, I don't fuck with you. It's pressure, pressure.
Oh, that's my shit, man. Pressure. I always get the names mixed up, which one, if that's Trey Ali or another one of our artists. But I believe that's Trey Ali, y'all. Let me know in the chat, man. I'll be messing that up, man. I feel like I'm messing up. I got to get it right. Now, what's good, everybody? I just wanted to show another. I actually have a list of over 100 words that'll show and prove that what we're calling English is really American English, but I can get even deeper and show the core of it. So when you put your hood on, that's also a word from here in America. Hold up. Put your hold up. When you bail and when you take it off, you're unveiling yourself. Yeah. That part. Nah, what's good, everybody? Once again, honorable admiration to all my good brothers and sisters of the feather. I really appreciate y'all taking your time to come in here. This is more like, in the beginning, I showed some images. I showed very difficult images today. I have a whole set of images lined up for as this continues to show and express. And I even showed where I made out what the lines look like. And the place, when I do that, those are areas that I've been to, I've walked on, or I've literally drove right up on it. So you'll be seeing a lot more of that coming. I have about a couple of hundred of images like that. We could call them petrified, mud flood, covered up, then uncovered giants, and many other things. But the key is there's no mountains on flat Earth. Mountains are not what we thought. And hopefully, I had a retired geography teacher who said he was going to challenge me. I hope that he has some time on his schedule to put his credentials on the line, because it's going to be in a line of sight if he comes on here. Just like the lawyer tried to come on last year. he didn't know what he was, walking into. But without further ado, man, let me get into this situation. Once again, I'm gonna use Trickopedia. I know some people are like, oh, Trickopedia. Yeah, that trick-ass-pedia. And we're going to look into some very interesting stuff about this black. You got people call themselves black. They're some abracadabricans, never been there, but they know so much about Liberia when Liberia has some explaining to do on a multifaceted of ways. But I just wanted to focus on a movement that came out of South Africa, which is the Black Conscious Movement. All bad when I show this. But once again, you see here in the Seneca language, the word hood does not, they'll try and say it comes from German. No, it does not. So if you have the last name Hood, be proud. Rep your hood. Know what I mean? So before I get all into that, man, we got to bust it out with Threads 3000 once again, man, with history.
Stack that bitch up, Mike.
Yeah, truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. The truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't, it ain't legalized. Realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Realize. Yeah. Slavery was a long time ago. How? Same motherfuckers still here right now. Colonized on our land, they ahead of us. Changed our name so much, they scared of us. Children of the sun, y'all don't compare to us. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Talking about America, pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Even up the playing field, bitch, I'm darn. How you a victim, bitch, you a Karen. Cognitive dissonance, you don't need sperm. You got white privilege, so you don't need sperm. Looking at my homeland, man, I can't believe her. Colonized came here, they ain't never leave her. Indians ain't die off cause we here. You ain't gotta lie, just say you won't be here. How you American but not indigenous? 400 years still ain't get rid of us. All Europeans, naturalized citizens. Made all the Indians niggas on the census. 1492, we was on the fences. Civil rights movement, we was so defensive. Black Wall Street, whites got so offended. Common law rights, gave us amendments. Thank God don't speak truth, that's alright. First slave 1619 was all white. 1200 wasn't no continent, all white. Europe named after a black woman, alright. Grafted, it come from us, do your research. Go within, quit listening to teachers. And the Nuki got voice coming out the speaker. Cut off trees down and made us weaker. Really they foreign or the shit gets deeper. Whites don't know where whites come from either. I'm Aboriginal, we come from the ether. Ruling over us in our land, that's evil. Being colonized right now, black people. Prisoner of the war, that's why it ain't equal. Wake up everybody, don't be no sheeple. Freedom ain't free, really freedom is illegal. And we can't get mad at this. Whites act like we can't see their advantages. Privilege is real, they working in management. Low down dirty, but they calling us savage. They want you to think they above us. All white people are part-time judges. I ain't no racist, but I ain't no sucker. I ain't no African, but they my brothers. Been lied to, I got built up anger. We built everything, still waiting on the savior. Don't call yourself black, please do me that favor. Black tourmaline will protect you from a hater. Listening to your oppressors is dangerous. Gave us a Bible and stole our nation. Said we couldn't read what we didn't know the language. Kept us on paper because we didn't see the danger. American Indian, keep the religion. Skin copper color look just like a penny. Wanted our land and you called us stingy. Ain't no Democrats there to gotta pay attention. We got ancestors but the papers is missing. Kings and queens we can't remember. Remember who you are, just like Simba. Now they got our backs, we don't want that in us. George Washington is the ninth president, look it up. United States only 10 square blocks, look it up. White people really the minorities, look it up. Courtrooms don't got authorities, look it up. You want me, say stop governing me. Gave me a straw man, it's really not me. Why you don't keep it 100 with me? Why Trayvon killers still walk around free? Made this song for the truth, don't hate it. History was told in reverse, I've stated. We still oppressed, somebody gotta say it. I'm taking out of school, that's the reason I made it. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. It ain't my story. History, it's his story. Probably ain't your story. History, it's his story. It's his story.
All right, man. Threads 3000 killing it, man. Trey Ali be killing it, man. We coming with it. We got some other artists coming out. Name slipped my mind. Also, I want to thank Melina. I had a couple other people who shot me some donations too. Before Melina's one of them. Who else? Who else was that? Well, it's too far back. Man, apologies, I forgot to shout y'all out last time. I really appreciate every little, I mean, not every little, but every dollar matters, taking our time to share this information. And, you know, we when we dig real deep, you know, we really putting ourselves on the line out here. And we see the way things are going with social media. We got to really watch how we maneuver through these clouds. If you know what I mean. But let's get to this, man. This is something I exposed many years ago, but I think it's time to put it out again, especially at the end of Black History Month. That we realized that this was a CIA operation right here. We got Steve Biko. Make it a little bigger. Steve Biko. I mean, you look at him, he look like something ain't right there. You look, man, something going on. All right, so we got Steve Biko, right? He's born, blah, blah. Okay, so South African anti-apartheid activist, ideologically, ideology, damn, I'm messing up on my words. Ideologically, an African nationalist, an African socialist. So you see, he's already calling himself these silly names, but then he's a South African. So it is. He was at the forefront of the grassroots anti-apartheid campaign known as Black Consciousness Movement. Y'all see this? It was a grassroots anti-apartheid activist movement that emerged in South Africa in the mid-1960s out of political vacuum created by the jailing and banning of African National Congress and Pan-Africanists, blah, blah, at the bottom. All right, so it's just going to say African socialists. So they're socialists, y'all. All right. So during 1960s and 1970s, this ideal were articulated in a series of articles published under the pseudonym Frank Talk. So why does he have to use a pseudonym? Then he's a show shot. So I'm not really going to go into the details of it, but there is one thing I want to point out about him. Membership was open only to blacks, right? Black people is a racialized classification of people, usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion. Not all people considered black have dark skin. In certain countries, often in socially based systems of racial classifications in the Western world. So it's a dumbass thing. Again, let me show. Pay attention to what this is in the beginning. For everybody, especially those who stuck into that damn dumbass Pan-African stuff, y'all.
Do you understand that black implies white? Self implies other. Life implies death. Or shall I say, death implies life?
So something odd going on here, right? Look, the white minority National Party government were initially supportive, seeing SASO creation as a victory of apartheid's ethos of racial separatism, right? Okay. So the so-called Black Power movement was started, and then you get Black is Beautiful in 1972, the Black People's Convention. You get all this blackety black stuff coming out. All right. And then, of course, we all know, following this, we have James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Okay, so before I get out of this, I just wanted to share that with everyone. So when we see these movements and we have these agent suspect-like characters coming throughout the community, and they're really not adding to what we're doing, they just come to disrupt. Well, if they want us to get in line with this, right? This is what they want. But let me show the CIA attachment to it. I'm not going to show too much of that. We can't really do all that. But I will show who this man's wife was. This was his wife, Mampela Rampele, right? So you see her. All right. Okay, so I got to go all into her stuff. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so she was while at university, Rampele became increasingly involved in student politics and anti-apartheid activism, becoming one of the founders of the Black Consciousness movement. Okay, from whom she had a relationship with, that was Steve Biko. Rampele worked with the South African Students Organization, blah, blah, blah. We already know this ain't really about them, but this is all they really created. Now, I'm not trying to knock the person who stretched out the fiber optic thing or whatever. I'm not trying to knock it out. I'm not trying to, slide it completely. But when it comes to the foundation and innovation of things we use today, and what he made with the fiber optic, would it even have a purpose if it wasn't for what our ancestors over here created? Hold on. Apparently joined the University of Cape Town as a research fellow, so she became a female fellow. I'm really trying to put her on blast. I'm trying to find it. 2000, Rampele became one of the 4 managing directors of the World Bank. All right. World Bank Institute. Man, but I'm trying to get to this other thing about her. Man. Where is it at? All right, maybe it's at the top. All right, so we're not going to show it, huh? Okay. Good. That means I have to step away from that Trickopedia. Now let's see. Wife. Oh, they don't want to show it. I'm good at this. I'll pull it up. Watch. Damn, they really don't want to show it. Okay. So hold on, y'all. As I pull it up, take a little 30 seconds as I pull it up. Yeah, knew I would get it. I knew I would get it, but I want to get some really putting her out there. But this is her and I believe her wife. So fortunately, this is something that she was into. I wanted to pull up something that's more intimate or whatever. There it is. So when it comes to this pushing the blackity black thing, who was behind it and bringing it to America? Well, we can see the one who's still alive, Steve Biko, mysteriously dies, but we see what she's into right now. She's a female fellow. So anyway, that's enough of that. Don't really got to show too much more. Y'all get the point of that. She's tied into the World Bank. Blase, blase. But when it comes to that, besides the fiber optic thing, that's pretty much all they had. So let's see what we got over here on our side. Yeah, Steve Biko, man, he looked like whatever he must have been on them CIA cadelics. I don't know, man, but he was looking like he was digging up dead people's hands with Credo Mutwa and eating them or something. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, he had that very optimistic look. Then his wife is a part of the Carnegie group. She's a part of the Female Fellows of the Royal Society. She's the founder of the Black Conscious Movement, bringing that blackity black nonsense over here. But the key focus was they invented that and they brought that dumb deaf shit here. And now we got the conscious community the way it is today in disarray. Really a movement that's going nowhere. It's basically on a treadmill. Basically. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see what our ancestors, I don't know what I could show too many island boys peoples invented or whatever. But I know over here in America, we got a long list. Before I show that list, let's run through these images that I already have here. Man, what the hell? My thing won't unmute. Okay, so this is a book called A Small Nation of People. Now, of course, W.B. Du Bois wanted to put that nasty term African in front of American in Portraits of Progress. But you'll see what's really written or really what was wrote to describe. You're going to see color and you're going to see Negro. So let's show it. Before I get to showing these images of our places, the evidence and proof. The evidence and proof. Okay, this is a book from the Library of Congress. All right? See, they burned down a lot of stuff in the Library of Congress. Fortunately, there were some pictures that some people took out before they burnt it down a second time. So you see here. Come on, man. Where's it at? All right. You see here. Number of Negroes in business. Not African Americans. Not Africans. Negroes in business. 20,020. Among. Damn, is that small? Let me see. Let me make it bigger. All right. Among whom were agents and collectors. 1,172. Boarding house keepers. 2,323. Druggyists. 139. Hotel keepers. 429. Watching clockmakers. 61. We had that bling going on. 1900. And more than 700 of these businesses had been established more than 30 years. 1870. So, colored American, not African American, not shit. That's it. Not African, colored American, and Negroes. All right, small. So I gotta go out and come back in as I read these. It's really getting emotional. It's really touches my heart. You know what I'm saying? I had this book for so long, and I listen to idiots that don't know a damn thing about this country that we live in. Don't know a damn thing. 30 years ago, the Negroes of this country owned nothing. We did not believe or have an idea of owning something. I own this. That's mine. We were so beyond that, and obviously we are still beyond that, and we're having to adjust to the way things are now. But let me continue to read. Own nothing, and they're going to say not even themselves. Who said that? W.B. Du Bois. I'm going to get on his butt at the end, watch. But notice he's not saying African. They now own property, aggregating in a neighborhood of $940 million. Y'all hear me? That's what we had in 1900. Keep in mind, there was no Federal Reserve until 1913. So what was the dollar? What it wasn't paper. It didn't have presidents on it. What was it? All right, let me bust him in the head with another one. All right, this one I'm going to pass up because this is something that W.B. Du Bois was trying to push the whole Boule movement, because you had the pan-national Hellenistic Batty Boys little thing going on. All right. There must come a loftier respect for the sovereign human soul that seeks to know itself and the world about it, that seeks a freedom for expansion and self-development, that will love and hate and labor in its own way. I can't even make that one out. Untrammeled alike by old and new. Such souls aforetime have inspired the guided worlds. That's what W.B. Du Bois wrote. That's a poem. All right? That's his poem. 1903. Okay. So then W.B. Du Bois went around our lands, and this is what the things that he saw. So when it comes to the horse and buggy and the train tracks, who had them? Who had the horses? Who had the buggy? We did. All right. About to punch you in your other eye now, these pseudo-Africans. Trying to make our history look like trash. Skipped one. Hold on. No, that's it. All right. We were sharp. The word shoe does not come from Germany. The word shoe comes from the word chupak. And the word chupak comes from America. That's J. Gilpin Shoe Store. We made shoes, the sharpest shoes, Richmond, Virginia. They were still walking around on Flintstones in Africa. Yeah, still are today. 6. Okay, right here we have Coleman Manufacturing Company, a Negro operated cotton mill, not African, Negro operated cotton mill, not slave master, them damn Slavs, Negro operated cotton mill, Concord, North Carolina, the only Negro owned cotton mill in the United States at that time. Right. You got to remember, this is W.B. Du Bois, who was an agent for the enemy after not proving his worth to Otto von Bismarck and those other weirdos over there in Europe. He came over here, acted as an agent, and what he did was he's documenting this stuff so they could come take it over. But I don't want to spoil too much of that. Okay, 7. Okay, right here we're teaching a Slav in, you know what I'm saying, one of my subjects at that time, learning about medicine. Oh man. In due time, hey, everybody, y'all, get this book. You want to know what they owe us? I don't think a calculator can fit the number. Get this book. Again, I'm going to show it again. A Small Nation of People. All right, moving along. Okay. Now, I had to slide this one in. This one's not from the book, Small Nation of People. But, you know, you see here that Frederick Patterson, with a prototype of the Patterson Greenfield automobile. And we'll pull his name up after this too as well when we dig into all our Aboriginal inventions. Again, all they made in these times, well, which is actually far after these times of what's happening in this book, which is the early 20th century, late 19th century. They don't really have nothing, but they gave a black conscious movement created by CIA and some weirdo, well, I'm not going to, you can't really talk about them like that. So moving along. All right. Guess what else we did? Got it right here. 86 and 87, opposite exterior and interior of the only Negro store of its kind in the United States at 2933 State Street, Chicago, Illinois. We had umbrellas, repaired and covered, ringers repaired, all kinds of stoves repaired, Chas F. Gardner, electrician and locksmith, electric and gas supplies, gunsmith. We did that, okay? We did that. All right, moving along. Okay, right here we have Lay Street Pharmacy, Richmond, Virginia. We had the pharmacy, y'all. Can't say too much of what I really want to say about this, but I can say some things without, pushing the limit against, Pokemon 19, jibber jabbing them. So we took care of our own self, and we all know during this time, our ancestors lived longer lives. And nowadays, our people, unfortunately, getting their 50s and 60s, who eat this westernized diet, most of our people are on 3 to 5 different medications to stay alive. I personally know because I was in the medical field for 6 to 7 years. Not only that, I'm not gonna put up my personal stuff. Moving along. So we had the pharmacy down. We were bling blinging ourselves with our own watches. We didn't buy Rolex, all that. We made our own watches. We have Patterson. Patterson had a car. He already had a vehicle. Where was Ford at? We had it cracking. The press room of the Planet newspaper. All right. Again, press room of the Planet newspaper, Richmond, Virginia. You see that? Did they put African on there? You can show me all the pseudo presses that really are created by fellows of the Royal Society or some subordinate fellows of the Royal Society. But when it comes to something that's really put out by us, you'll be shocked at what's written on it. In the future, we'll see. Look at our sisters of the feather. Ooh, wait, it's a little blurry. Cutting and fitting class, agricultural and mechanical college, Greensboro, North Carolina. Boy, we had it cracking in Carolina. Sisters were sharp, man. You see them walking down that street with that dress and that umbrella. You know what I'm saying? You come with them fresh kicks in that watch, riding in Patterson's car. Come on. Masters of the blacksmith. Did we call it blacksmithing? Interesting. Story for another day. But you can see here, we have manufacturing, and now we have blacksmithing. Where did I get mine manufactured, mass produced from? I'm showing y'all. It's what our people did. And you see everyone's sharp, fitted outfits. Well, not fitted, man. That's California slang. All right, I'm on 15. We slide to 16. Okay, now here you have them the Slavs coming over here trying to learn our stuff. This one's a little blurry. This one will be I'll bust this one out in a minute too. So we see here who had this is every one of these images is a store from one of our cities. There were so many different Aboriginal Wall Streets. Let's not call it Black Wall Street. There were Aboriginal Wall Streets. You can't find a Wall Street in Africa. There's no Liberia Wall Street. Ain't no damn Ubuntu wall, goddamn Stubblefield or Mud Hut. No. Aboriginal Wall Street. We had to crack it. We were sharp, suited. We made the suits. We made the shoes. We made the watches. We made the cars. We made the dresses, the umbrellas, the stoves. We're the electricians. We're the blacksmiths. We did it all. All right, let me see. I think I missed this one. Did I miss this one? No, that's the blacksmith one. Car got a couple more. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Here, I don't agree with everything we did, but we still did it. Members of the First Congregational Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Where the Slavs at? Yeah. Look at a little Slav over there. You got some Slavs in here. Posed outside a brick structure. You see this brick structure? Who built that brick structure? Our people built it. Seen in the photograph are the Reverend Henry Hugh Proctor, standing 7th from left, the Atlanta photographer Thomas Askew, standing 3rd from the right. All right. So when I tell people, like, hey, man, I got all the records. I'm sitting on a whole lot of records of America. You know what I'm saying? Besides Hawaii, I'm still digging into Alaska. I have records of all these states. All of them. Stuff that I know people don't know about. But slowly but surely, I will start sharing this stuff. All right. Was that it? I thought I had another couple more. Okay, so that one. All right, so there's a couple more. I'm saving some of them. There's actually like 10 more images. I'll be showing some more of those. For another day, y'all definitely have to check out the second horror show because I will be busting it all out. I'll go over this stuff again. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get this book when my mother joins the ancestors. This book will be mine if I'm still here. Hit them, Threads. I mean, this song speaks so many volumes.
Stack that bitch up, Mike. Stack that bitch up, Mike.
Yeah, truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. The truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't, it ain't legalized. Realize, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Realize. Yeah, slavery was a long time ago. How? Same motherfuckers still here right now. Colonized on our land, they ahead of us. Changed our name so much, they scared of us. Children of the sun, y'all don't compare to us. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Talking about America, pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Even up the playing field, bitch, I'm darn. How you a victim, bitch, you a Karen. Cognitive dissonance, you don't need sperm. You got white privilege, so you don't need sperm. Looking at my homeland, man, I can't believe her. Colonized came here, they ain't never leave her. Indians ain't die off cause we here. You ain't gotta lie, just say you won't be here. How you American but not indigenous? 400 years still ain't get rid of us. All Europeans and naturalized citizens made all the Indians niggas on the census. 1492 we was on the fences. Civil rights movement we was so defensive. Black Wall Street, whites got so offended. Common law rights gave us amendments. Think I don't speak truth, that's alright. First slave 1619 was all white. 1200 wasn't no continent, all white. Europe named after a black woman, alright. Grafted, it come from us, do your research. Go within, quit listening to teachers. And the Nuki got voice coming out the speaker. Cut off trees down and made us weaker. Really they foreigner, the shit gets deeper. Whites don't know where whites come from either. I'm Aboriginal, we come from the ether. Ruling over us in our land, that's evil. Being colonized right now, black people. Prisoner of the war, that's why it ain't equal. Wake up everybody, don't be no sheeple. Freedom ain't free, really freedom is illegal. And we can't get mad at this. Whites act like we can't see their advantages. Privileges real, they working in management. Low down dirty, but they calling us savage. They want you to think they above us. All white people are part-time judges. I ain't no racist, but I ain't no sucker. I ain't no African, but they my brothers. Been lied to, I got built up anger. We built everything, still waiting on the savior. Don't call yourself black, please do me that favor. Black tourmaline will protect you from a hater. Listening to your oppressors is dangerous. Gave us a Bible and stole our nation. Said we couldn't read what we didn't know the language. Kept us on paper because we didn't see the danger. American Indian, keep the religion. Skin copper color look just like a penny. Wanted our land and you called us stingy. Ain't no Democrats there to gotta pay attention. We got ancestors but the papers is missing. Kings and queens we just can't remember. Remember who you are, just like Simba. Now they got a vax, we don't want that in us. George Washington is the ninth president, look it up. United States only 10 square blocks, look it up. White people really the minorities, look it up. Courtrooms don't got authority, look it up. You want me, say stop governing me. Gave me a straw man, it's really not me. Why you don't keep it 100 with me? Why Trayvon killers still walk around free? Made this song for the truth, don't hate it. History was told in reverse, I've stated. We still oppressed, somebody gotta say it. I'm taking out of school, that's the reason I made it. History is his story. History is his story. History is his story. History is his story. It ain't my story. History is his story. Probably ain't your story. History is his story. It's his story.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm doing something real quick. All right. Damn, man, I gotta share this with them again. All right. Let me share this and go over with the invention list. Now, if you grew up in a house like the house that I grew up in, then by 8 and 9 years old, your mother showed you this, or your father showed you all these great inventions, you know, but they put a lot of fake information out about it, because you know they have to put in the Slav narrative, you know. So without further ado, we see Abrams, that's W.B. Abrams. Oh man, come on, hurry up and load up. The ham attachment, made that in 1891. Damn, we're not showing it. Come on now, don't rob me of the first one. They want to show me a video and all kind of crap. Okay. So we see the ham attachment. See, I'm a little rusty, I ain't gonna lie on this. We got George Edwards Jr., Alcorn. The invention was the X-ray spectrometer for distant galaxies and 19 others. So basically looking into what many people call the firmament and being able to observe it with an X-ray spectrometer. I have a lot of information about that, but I'm not going to go into the detail other than what they have here. So the additional information says Alcorn is best known as the inventor of the imaging X-ray spectrometer. This would ultimately earn him the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center Inventor of the Year in 1984. Alcorn was born in March of 1940 and would later earn his BA in physics in 1962, a master's in 1963, and a PhD in 1967. He would spend a large portion of his career at NASA. Alcorn was around 20 other inventions to his name, too. Growing up in Pasadena, California, where NASA JPL headquarters is located, it was, one of the things that was, we learned a lot about. So we have C.W. Allen, self-leveling table, 1898. J.B. Allen, closed line support, 1895. A.P. Ashburn. It's a long list, y'all, so bear with me. A.P. Ashburn went in. Process for preparing coconut for domestic use, 1875. So anytime you hear anybody out there in Africa talking about they're using some type of domestic coconuts, there's 9 times out of 10 if they're agreeing with whatever the almighty Brighty say, they're coconuts them damn selves. But you see, it was invented here by A.P. Ashburn, 1875. The biscuit cutter, 1875. Refining coconut oil, 1880. Process for treating coconut, 1877. What? W.M. Baylis, ladder scaffold, my bad. The ladder scaffold support. So people will be like, we weren't going up the Eiffel Tower. Nah, we built what it takes to go up that Eiffel Tower in 1879. Or go up the Empire State Building. We built that. L.C. Bailey. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a little break. I'm just getting started, man. Let me take a little break. All right. I'll take a little water break. Okay, I'm a lot better. My voice will damn near start to change. I won't even know who's talking. L.C. Bailey, combined truce and bandage, 1883. The folding bed, 1899. Man, look at this. Bailey was born in 1825 into poverty and was physically disabled. He would go on to receive various patents for his inventions. Bailey also invented the rapid mail stamping machine, a device to shunt trains to different tracks, and a hernia truss that was adopted by the United States military. He died 1905. Aboriginal in peace. Well, most of our inventors are Aboriginals in peace right now. Okay. Got a little business deals going on at the same time. Y'all bear with me. C.O. Bailiff. Shampoo headrest. Now I mean, gotta have our hair smelling good. Who invented that? C.O. Bailiff in 1898. We know they didn't make that over there. They're here, well, anyway, I don't got to insult. I'll wait till the end. W.J. Barlow, combined hat rack and table, 1898. Benjamin Banneker. I heard that's not his real name, but that's a story for another day. The Astronomical Almanac. In fact, I'll put this, let me put this in the chat. All right, come on now, freezing up on me. DJ funny, yeah. Yeah, they did. You talking about Book of Eli? Okay. Oh man, I'm having some internet issues. Y'all bear with me. Okay. All right. So we have the Benjamin Banneker. You can look up the Astronomical Almanac. Not gonna go into the details, but that gives you so much stuff for Benjamin Banneker. Then we have G.A.E. Barnes, Design for Sign. Damn. 1898, the design for sign itself. Janet Bashen, Case Management and Tracking Software. Damn. Case Management and Tracking Software. Also, G.A.E. Barnes, that was 1898. Okay, so I just wanted to go through the first ones. Just wanted to take my time, y'all. So I sent this out so everyone can go and look into this yourself. All these great Aboriginal inventors. We got Patricia Bath, that Aboriginal sister right there. Cataract laser focal probe, really. In 1986, additional information. Bath was born in Harlem and would go on to become a pioneering ophthalmologist, inventor, and academic who is known for inventing a tool and procedure for the removal of cataracts using a laser beam called the laser focal probe. Wow, Bath's born in. All right, we're not going to go into the details of that, but wow. See, look, now they slide African-American in there. Of course. A.J. Beard, car coupler, 1897, and the rotary engine. That's A.J. Beard. Now it's 1892. G.E. letterbox. All right, 1892. So we got to question the post office information because the letterbox was invented in 1892. So yeah. L. Bell, locomotive smokestack, 1871. Doe knitter, 1872. L.W. Benjamin, broom, moisteners, and bridles, 1893. M.E. Benjamin, gong and single chairs for hotels. Oh, signal. Okay. Gong and signal chairs for hotels. It might be pronounced with a French, might be a French pronunciation on that. M.W. Binga. Oh, who the hell's Binga? Binga might not be one of ours. A street sprinkling apparatus. All right. So not sprinkling some water, but sprinkling some street. So we got to look into who Binga is. We might have one. I don't know. That might be not a coincidence, people. We don't know. 1879. All right. A.B. Blackburn. Railway signal. 1888. Spring seat for chairs. 1888. Cash carrier. 1888. Damn. Henry Blair. Seed planter. 1834. Cotton planter. 1836. So damn. I mean, L. Blue. Hand corn shilling device. Wow. 1884. L.F. Booker, design rubber scraping knife. I used that when I was in Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, working at the Civic Center, scraping out that gum people were leaving down there. And that was made in 1899. Oh, Sarah Boone, the Aboriginal sister. Sharp. Turn up one time. Ironing board. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they won't get mad because we got these non-gender movement going on. I guess you can't really say, ironing board is for the ladies. But look at this additional nonsense they put on it. Born a slave in North Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See how they have to slide that in? Wow. Special type of ironing board. Her invention was made from a narrow wooden board that had collapsible legs, with the entire device having a padded cover. Prior to this invention, the most common solution was a simple plank of wood placed across a pair of chairs, which is what we still did. You got to remember, they came over, all they knew what to do was to go into a mine and take out some minerals for us. Keep in mind, for us. H.A. Bowman, making flags, 1892. So anybody try and say, the flag, know what I mean? The Chickamauga flag. I'll make sure I get that right. The flag that they try and say represents the South. Hell, all the flags, who's making the flags? H.A. Bowman, 1892. Yeah, Otis Boykin, electrical resistor, 1861. Oh, let's see what it says. Otis Boykin was born in Dallas, Texas in August 1920. So 1961. If I said 1861. 1961. 1920, after the invention of the control unit for pacemaker. Damn. He made the control unit for the pacemaker. He would ironically die from a heart attack in 1982. Sorry, y'all just had to slide that in, huh? All right, we're not going to read the rest of that part. Okay, so Henrietta Bradbury, the bed rack in 1943. Ship. Okay. All right. Born a Slav. No, he wasn't. Probably in 1830. Damn, you're going to call him a Slav, but you don't even know. Probably. You're going to say probably. Was taught to read and write by his master's children. Really? He would show a talent for invention and later devised the first steam engine for a ship. So if you're telling me about a steam engine before Benjamin Bradley, I would have to deny it. But I see they attached. Whenever you see additional information, just keep in mind it's some fuckery. O.B. Brooks, Punch, 1893. Street Sweeper, 1896. Street Sweepers, 1896. That's O.B. Brooks. Damn, you have S. Page, G.M. Halstead, and O.B. Brooks, and they came together and they made the Street Sweepers in 1896. Henry Brown, a receptacle for storing and preserving papers, right? Always got something funny in the additional information, y'all. So when you go through this, you know, I don't even waste your time with it. You know, it might say some slave nonsense on it, or it's just gonna have some nonsense, you know. But anyway, L.F. Brown, Bridal Bit, 1892. Here we have Mary Van Britten Brown, Albert Brown, Mary Van Britten Brown. That's that Aboriginal sister right there. Home security system utilizing television surveillance. That's made in 1969. Ooh-wee. Hey, man, we had a cracking in America. Original invention was included peepholes, a camera, monitors, two-way microphone, and an alarm button to contact the police. Brown's security system was the foundation for modern two-way communication and surveillance systems. Y'all see, man, we the shit, man. We are the shits. J.A. Burr, lawnmower, 1889. N.R. Marchand and L.S. Burridge, substitute for inking ribbons on typewriters. So damn. 1897. W. Borwell, boot or shoe, 1899. And that's most of this stuff is in the book, A Small Nation of People. Most of this is in that book. R.A. Butler, train alarm, 1897. J.W. Boots, luggage carrier, 1899. T.J. Bird, improvement in holders for reins for horses, 1872. Apparatus for detaching horses from carriage, 1872. Improvement in neck yokes for wagons, 1872. And improvement in car couplings, 1874. W.S. Campbell, self-setting animal trap, 1881. B.F. Cargill, invalid cot, 1899. I wonder what that. Okay. My bad, y'all. Got a little business deals going on. Okay. T.A. Carrington, cooking range. Wow. Okay. 1876. Oh shit! One of my relatives, George R. Carruthers, one of my mother's father's relatives. Oh, I'm not playing either. Image converter for detecting electromagnetic radiation, especially in short wavelengths. 1966. W.G. Carter, umbrella stand. 1885. George Washington Carver, cosmetics and producing the same. 1925. Paint and stain and producing the same. Producing paint and stain cosmetics and producing the same. All right. So that's in the cosmetic stuff. So here we go. Born a slave in Missouri. You see that additional information? Now you can pull out some good stuff out of the additional information, but 9 times out of 10 they put some slave narrative stuff in there. J.M. Certain, parcel carrier for bicycles, 1899. M.A. Cherry, velocipede, 1888. Streetcar finder, 1895. Man. T.S. Church, carpet beating machine, 1884. O.B. Clare trestle, 1888. So if y'all look up what trestle is, R. Coates over boot for horses, 1892. G. Cook automatic fishing device, 1899. Damn, man, I'm telling you, man, had it cracking, and we still do. Everything we use today is something from our ancestors, our Aboriginal inventors and innovators. Everything we use today. J.S. Coolidge, harness attachment, 1888. A.R. Cooper, shoemaker's jack. Hey, man, Umar, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Umar Shoemaker, a.k.a. Umar Johnson. 1899, that must be your real peoples. J. Cooper, shutter and fastening, 1883. Elevator safety device, 1895. Elevator safety device again in 1897. So even made an upgrade. P.W. Cornwell, draft regulator, 1888. W.F. Cosgrove, automatic stop plug for gas oil pipes, 1885. Donald J. Cotton, capillary liquid fuel nuclear reactor, 1982. I'll go back up. Okay. A.L. Crawl, ice cream mold, 1897. Got some additional information. H. Creamer, steam-fed water trap, 1895, and made a steam trap feeder, 1888. Sheesh. David, damn, man, not even halfway. Shit. Yeah. Okay, David Crossway, arrangements for drainage, venting, and aerating for steam heating systems, 1929. J.T. Darkins, ventilation aid, 1895. I.D. Davis, tonic, 1886. W.D. Davis, riding saddles, 1896. W.R. Jr., that's Junior right there. All right. He made the library table. Damn, man, 1878. Oh, yeah. Martha Mary Jones, Mrs. Jones, yeah. De Leon, the cooking apparatus. Look, they even have it here to show you. And that's 1873. I mean, what does that look like? Kind of look like a barbecue pit. That's what I'm talking about. Barbecue is another word from America. And then they have to slide in some additional information to try and devalue, of course. Yeah, it's all bad when it comes to that additional information most of the time. But okay. W.A. Dietz, improvement in shoes, 1867. As we show, we had the shoe stores and all that. We had it cracking. All right. J.H. I have to come up with another word besides cracking. So J.H. Dickinson, player piano, 1912, an arm for recording machine, 1918. So when it comes to our culture, piano, music, that's us. Shut up. Old Dorsey, door holding device, 1878. C.J. Dorticus, device for applying coloring liquid to sides of soles or heels of shoes, 1895. Damn, man. Machine for embossing photographs, 1895. Photographic print wash, 1895. Hose leak stop. All right, the hose leak stop. Stopping the hose from leaking, 1899. Gertrude Downing, corner and baseboard cleaner attachment for rotary floor treatment machines, 1973. Now, some of us might have used some of those machines and the innovations of those machines with the practical applications to a lot of the cleaning things that we do. Very interesting. P.B. Downing, electric switch for railroad, 1890. Street letterbox, 1891. Charles R.M.D., that's Charles Drew. And whenever I hear people talk about DNA and blood and all that type of stuff, and they call themselves Pan-African, and they think they're striking back, they need to stop striking the damn scale, because when they hop on, it's like a damn Richter scale, because they're eating that damn Siberian dirty bread, and they're thinking that's from here in America, but it's from over there. He made the apparatus for preserving blood in the blood plasma bag, 1942. J.H. Downington, horse detachers, 1897. T.H. Evans, separating screens, 1897. Eggland, look at this. The American Wrangler. Remember I read earlier about the Wrangler? The Ringer? Of course, they got that additional nonsense in there. Improved clothes ringing. Okay, the improved clothes ringer, 1891. They didn't put too much nonsense in the extra stuff. Clarence Elder, the builder. I'm only gonna do 100, y'all. It's just too much, y'all. Too much, y'all. The bi-directional monitoring and control system, 1976. T. Elkins, dining, ironing table, and quilting frame combined, 1870. Chamber commode, 1872. Refrigerating apparatus, 1879. Gotta give it up for our people, man. Mine manufacture, mass produce everything we want, need, and use. Why? Because that's what the Aboriginals did until we were interrupted. J.H. Evans, convertible Cetus. Cetus or Cetus, 1897. H. Faulkner, ventilated shoe, 1890. Man, we were like, man, some of y'all got some funky feet. H. Faulkner was like, I got this. I got this. And yes, he did, 1890. F.J. Farrell, steam trap, 1890. Apparatus for melting snow, 1890. B.A. Fisher, joiner's clamp, 1875. 1876. Man. R.F. Jr. Fleming made the Euphonica, a type of guitar, 1886. Hey, who did it? We did it. Over here, Aboriginals. Not over there, over here. Again, that's us. We did that. Sarah E. Gold, folding cabinet bed, 1885. See that additional? I'm telling you, whenever it says additional, it's some old modern nonsense somebody wrote recently. Every time. Meredith C. Gordine, method and apparatus for converting chemical and thermal energy into electricity, 1996. Method and apparatus for producing multi-vortex fluid flow, 1995. G.F. Grant, golf tee, 1899. Look. Additional information. See, they got to slide African in there. You see, they got to slide some nonsense in there. Every time, won't fail. W.S. Grant, curtain rod support, 1896. R.H. Gray, baling press, 1894. Cistern cleaner, 1895. I mean, man, y'all, this is February 28th, man, and I'm not even to 100, but it's looking like Aboriginals built everything. Aboriginals have invented and innovated everything. J. Gregory, motor, 1887. H. Grenna, razor stropping device, 1896. T.W. Griffin, pool table attachment, 1899. S.W. Gunn, adjustable boot or shoe, 1900. J.H. Hines or Haynes. Portable shampooing basin, 1897. Lloyd Hall, asphalt emulsion. I don't know how I'm forgetting this word. Emulsion and manufacture thereof. Bear with me, y'all. I forgot how to pronounce that one. Seen that a couple times, but that was 1932. Also, manufacture of nitrogen fortified whey concentrate in 1944. Black American inventor, chemist, scientist, additional information. They don't mess it up too much when it's somebody born in the 20th century. J.F. Hammond's apparatus for holding yarn skeins, skeins, 1896. F.H. Harding, extension banquet table, 1898. M.C. Harney, lantern or lamp, 1884. Solomon Harper, thermostatic controlled hair curlers, combs, and irons, 1953. And we got Dr. Betty Wright Harris. Look at that Aboriginal system. ATB spot test for 135, Triamino, Triamino 246, and the trinitrobenzene. I forgot to say that one. TATB date October 1986. American organic analyst, chemist, and leading expert in explosives. So, man, come on, man. Jay Hawkins, red iron, 1845. Lincoln Walter Hawkins, alpha olefin hydrocarbon stabilized with carbon black and a carboxylic diether. Was it diether? Something like that. I forgot to pronounce that one, y'all. My bad. 1961. Look. In additional information, they have to put slave in here. So I'm not going to read the rest. Y'all can see that it's a lot, barely halfway through, and it's looking like when it comes to African inventors versus Aboriginal inventors, we hold it hands down. And anything anybody else invented around the world, not just Africans, Indians, Chinese, anybody, Europeans, you name it would not exist, or the innovative ideal would not exist if it wasn't for our Aboriginal ancestors here in America who innovated it first. So I'm gonna scroll down slowly and show all these inventions, y'all. Y'all can pause them. Pause it and look on this. I put the link for this website. It's just ridiculous. I can't go too fast because it'll be too much. So I'll post the link again. In fact, let me show y'all how many it is. All right, copy that. Elijah McCoy. That's the real McCoy. So I gotta read the real McCoy. He made a lubricator and innovated it in 1873, 1882, 1882 again, 1885, 1887, 1888, 1888 again, 1889, 1891. God damn. All these lubricators. Oil cup. The steam lubricator. The ironing table. See, he innovated. Steam cylinder lubricator. Steam dome for locomotives. The lubricator attachment, lubricator saving valves, and the drip cup. Elijah McCoy. That's the real McCoy. Got Judy Reed. 9 times out of 10, one of my grandmother's father's ancestors. The Reeds, who ran things in Kentucky, specifically tobacco fields. Doe, Kneader, and Roller. Okay. Patton. See, they say the first Aboriginal. They're going to say African American, the first Aboriginal women to see with Patton. Okay, yeah. All right, man. It goes on and on. Over 200. Let's see. Look at that Aboriginal system. More NASA stuff. Wow. Okay, so the number. Come on. Don't freeze up on me now. $236. Oh boy, that's a lot of work. Drops. Got the drop form. All right, y'all, about to wind it down. I believe Chief about to go on again. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me back on? Hell yeah. All right. So there go the link, y'all. Try and remember as much as you can of this. So, it's overwhelming, and that's all they show. They don't even show everything. There's so much more stuff, inventing the universities, who built those universities, who built the city halls, who built those Masonic halls, who built the Masonic libraries, who built, all these things, who did it? Our people. Why is it in abundance here in America? Our people did it. There's so much to it and so much more than most people will put on about it. It's ridiculous, and that's why when people like Tariq Nasheed, talks about the foundational Black American thing, he uses that word black, and he says foundational Black American, and he's saying we built America. Then you get that time and go, no, we built America, and he's like, nah, no, you didn't. Well, a lot of our people over here who are educated, boule, gatekeepers, they know this information. They know that we invented all this. I'm telling you, go outside. We invented all this. We invented it, and people innovated it later, modernized it. But we are the foundation. So when he says foundational Black American, I mean, like, that's cool, but you could just say Aboriginal First American. Because when you say that, then you attach yourself to all the greatness of America. And then when you see these Marxist, communist idiots who call themselves Pan-Africans, it really, when you know these things, it really opens your eyes to the agentry that they involved in. It really, like, bro, why are you pointing me to Ubuntu over them? Bruh, they didn't do 10% of what we have done here. But they want to show you a book created by some fellows of the Royal Society as if it holds some truth. But you see that we had control of our own press. For the planet, we had it first. We did it first. Know what I mean? So that's why in 2022, we have to apply pressure. Now, I was hoping that a retired geography teacher would have popped up. But I guess he's fiddling in some dirt, looking at some stars, not knowing that we invented all the tools used for geography, and we invented all the tools to look into space. So it's America. We did it first, man. That's what I really wanted to share today, is the greatness. The greatness we have here in America is beyond reality. It's just overwhelming. Everything is overwhelming here. Let me show some other stuff too, to dig back past the 19th century. When I drive from the San Gabriel Valley to the San Fernando Valley, I look at all kind of pyramid structures. Let me show some more of these. All kind of step pyramids and things that were there. When you drive past this stuff, you'll see it's not dirt. This is stone. This is stone. They've put some dirt, some trees over it, but you can still make out what was on top of it. I'm not going to go into the details of it and make it so you can't pull over. But this is just three. This is just three. Right off of the freeway, the 210 freeway going to San Fernando. Plain as day. When I go out to my good brother Daniel's spot, and we head to go work on some hardwood floors, doing some real man work, those into the carpentry, like good brother Zoe, a few others know what I'm talking about. If you dealt with demolition and construction, like I have myself, I put in about 3 years into that myself. You really, you know what I'm saying? You see a lot. There's a lot, man. I have so many discoveries. I'm just waiting. That's all I'm waiting. I'm just sitting there waiting. People will be like, you know what? Let's come do these tours. I'll come show you. I can take you to places and show you. I can show you this. This is not Google. This is a live camera footage. That's in Death Valley. There's tunnels leading to underground cities that have been abandoned. There's stuff about America that is so look at all the greatness that we did here. If that doesn't tell you that we're a direct source to all that is to be on this planet, I don't know what to tell you. We're the real source. That's why we've done so much. So if you drive the mountainous areas, that's all you're gonna see is these structures, these abandoned structures. You know, so when I show stuff like this, some people might not be able to see it, but I can take you there. I can take you here and show you this and show you all the heads. I mean, I'm only showing 6 heads, man. It's like 50 heads all across this. And when you look at the structures, it's all pyramidal like structures. We were in the progress of doing things, and when they flooded our country, you know, they stopped our progress. So y'all definitely want to catch the horror show part 2, man, because I'm going to show from Pasadena, Texas to Pasadena, California. I'm going to show, you know, stuff like this. They turned that into the Sphinx. They made it here like this, and they took it to Egypt. But are you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the way the structure is formed. You know, we didn't make the perfect pyramid structures until you went further east. You know, by the time, but you know, hey, there's so much more to come. I don't know if Chief's gonna go live soon. I'll just be waiting on him. Let me see. Okay. Big Bear, California. Let me show these, you know what I'm saying? This is Big Bear, California, right? And that's a big bear. Okay. Not easy to make out. The eye. Let me see if I could. I mean, the impression of the eye is still there. There's other stuff around it too. It's giant. Let me show some more, man, before I shut down. I forgot exactly where this is located. This might not even be in America, but it most likely it is. They call this the Sleeping Lady, right here. Here's the image, and I have videos and stuff I can show. Man, I can't wait to start showing y'all some stuff. Not easy to make out right here, but I can show you that this is a face with a sun this hop of it. I look at this every day. The sun has to shine in the right spot in order for you to see it. This image right here is not easy to make out. You know, I find the most difficult stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that's difficult to find. Not easy. This right here is the devil's backbone. Where the devil's punch bow is and the devil's pear blossom. Yeah, they put devil on a lot of this stuff. You know, they want to spook you out. They don't want you going there. When you go there, this is what you're going to see, stuff like this. You're going to see a couple of pyramids, and you'll see stuff like this. When you go here, you'll see that, you know, these are faces and stuff that looks like frozen in time. But you have to go. You know, this is in my city, Pasadena, California, in the mountains, San Gabriel Mountains. You have to come here and see this for yourself. So I was hoping that Mr. Geography man can come, because I'll challenge the hell out of him. But, you know, it looks like he's a no-show today. You know, this is a deep one right here. I could go into the details of that. I'm saving that. You know, there go another one. All right, this is one I wanted to show. All right, right here you can see the eyes and the nose the way. If you can zoom in or blow up the screen, or do a screen share and look at this, this face almost has the same face as that animated creature. Not easy to make out, but I wanted to show this, you know. I have to show and prove what I'm showing. I will start drawing out the lines. These are places I've been to in the San Gabriel Mountains. I've walked on these things. I've been there. I've touched it. This is over in the area called Idlewild. Saboba Mountains, also called the Magic Mountains. I have video footage documented over there. A couple pyramids over there as well. There's a whole line of pyramids. If you take the 10 freeway and the 60 freeway, you're running across stone structures and pyramids. It looks like it was melted down and destroyed and then covered, and then missionaries came and destroyed it again. But this right here looks like a face with a mustache. All kind of stuff around there. Let me show this other stuff. Let me show. Like right here, you see? Let me show it again. Okay. All right. This is in the city. I've been over this plenty of times. At the top part is a face. At the top area, in fact, let me zoom in on this real quick. Top area is like a face with a helmet. Looks like the arm, the shoulders coming down, and the arms coming up. And this is in between Los Angeles and Pasadena. All right, where we at? And this right here is not too far from this. So it's in between Nevada, or the borders of California and Nevada. Borders of California and Nevada. So you know, say in the future, I will have plenty of tours lined up, and I'll come and show you. I'm telling you, you can go and look at this. Anybody, if you live in California, this is in Azusa. You know, all you have to do is go to Azusa and Arrow and look at the mountain, and that's what you'll look at. And you can see here, you can even see the faces. You can see the faces. Like, so if you think that this is some mystical, magical Google Earth type of stuff that someone's making up, no, I'm not making this up. And don't forget that this is a giant face looking up. You can see the lips and the nose and the eye. So this is not a game. It's not a game at all. You know, look, click on that link I put in there. Check out all of our inventors, our Aboriginal inventors. See our greatness, and see this. This will tell you what we need to do to reestablish. All we have to do is get back to doing what our ancestors were doing, and let's move. Let's move forward. Again, God showed us again.
Do you understand that black implies white? Self implies other. Life implies death. Or shall I say, death implies life.
So it's looking bad, know what I mean? Hey, we fly over here, but when it comes to them, and I can see that when it comes to these things I'm showing you, and when you go look at all of the parts and all these different things, you're going to find so much more stuff like what I'm showing here. I just have the eye to really catch this stuff, man. So I catch things that are so unbelievable to catch. But when it comes to these people making fried bread, Navajo, talk about Oklahoma's the original name of Oklahoma, Oklahoma, talking about some red people and some nonsense. I got the same message for y'all, man.
Hey, what the hell you doing? Mongolian? What the hell Mongolian doing here? Hey, fuck you, Mongolian! Don't you break down?
So, you know, that's what they do. They don't want you knowing about this. They don't want you knowing about this. It's time to shine a light on this so we can get the basic of the foundation of our greatness leading up to our inventions. Y'all, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Slovak people. There you go, 1880 to 1920. They came in numbers of 4 million. We were overwhelmed, y'all. And what were they doing? We sent them to the mines. They didn't know how to do anything else. They had land designated for them. Oh, okay, that's because they were on that Dawes rolls. They were on the rolls. They're the damn Native Americans. But then they say this about us, right? Mm-hmm. So I take the challenge on for money to anybody about this transatlantic slave trade because I have a lot of information I'm sitting on about that. But I want to crush this before I bust up out of here. I had black, y'all, blackity black because I'm black, y'all, on a few weeks ago. And I showed him that Africa really comes from the word Ifri. Well, K at the end means you. So Ifrik was changed to the French word Afrique, Africa. And when you look it up, it means cave dweller. But I want to show that it's very interesting that when it comes to the Seneca language, in the Seneca language, it doesn't say Aniawea or Ahoni. It doesn't say Tsalagi. It says Oyada Gaya. Why would they call them cave dweller? And then why is it when you look up African, it's cave dweller? And then when you put African American together, it's cave dweller American. Y'all see the game they're playing? But y'all to catch that. You see? In the Seneca language, Cherokee, Oyada Gaya. Yada da. Oyada Gaya. And look at this. Hey, guess what? It's not a coincidence. Where's it at, man? Look at this trick-ass pedia. So if someone says African American, like you African American, be like, yeah, I'm a Cherokee, and be like, nah, you ain't no Cherokee, you African, nah, bro, nah, because they try to slide African American on us, and then when you look at what African really means, it means cave dweller. When you look up Oyada Gaya, you have to break it down. I'm gonna save that for another day too. That's gonna be saved for the horror show. When you look up Africa, look at this shit. Dirty bastards, man. And so people don't cry. I'm not gonna read it just from that trick named Pedia. Trick ass hoe. Come on, man. That's things to do. When you look up Afri, look at this shit, man. Dang. Citation needed because they pseudo. You go down to etymology. Look what it says. Even for Afri, etymology of the term remains uncertain. May derive from Punic term for indigenous population of the area surrounding Carthage. Citation needed. See terrace because they got a damn citation needed. And look, Dusty Cave Dweller, huh? I was calling him Dusty Cave Dweller, but they didn't understand or catch on. But you see right here, it says by 1981, hypothesis asserted that it stems from Berber Ifri cave, y'all. Something funny going on here. Then you got to go look up the Wayback Machine. Oh, man, they sent me this bogus ass link. The Royal African Society, huh? What's that? Oh, body wash, liquid. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. The show, man. Oh man, I'm live on Cheap Channel right now, man. It was just finished showing, you know what I'm saying, the Aboriginal Inventors, all the greatness that we was doing over here before we were interrupted. Yup, still live right now as we speak. Yeah, I hit you when I'm done. All right. My good brother, you know what I'm saying, working on hardwood floors. That brother's been doing it for like 20 years. Strong. But we see right here, make sure y'all see it. Oh, got the Cherokee in the way. Okay. Earliest inhabitants of Tunis were cave dwellers. So there's a twist going on with this. Jebel, your friend, Then you get the word Ifri, or in the feminine form, Tifri, which signifies a cave. Okay? Ifri. So we were inventing all that good stuff, doing all those things. And the real Africans, which is a story for another day too, because man, we got so much in store for everybody. But we see right here cave dwellers, and then they slide right here that the Cherokee are called Oyata Gaya. So I just want y'all to catch on to that it's very strange that Ifri, which they changed to Africa, means cave dweller. But Cherokee, Oyata Gaya, means cave dweller. Very interesting, y'all. Very interesting, man. What I got for y'all? Let me leave on this note some very, very important message from Trey Ali that blew my mind. that brother put it in a song, because during the horror show, I'm going to bust out what was going on in 1865. Well, basically the 1860s.
Stack that bitch up, Mike.
Yeah, truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. The truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't, it ain't legalized. Realize, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Realize. Yeah, slavery was a long time ago. How? Same motherfuckers still here right now. Colonized on our own land, they ahead of us. Changed our name so much, they scared of us. Children of the sun, y'all don't compare to us. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Talking about America, pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Even up the playing field, bitch, I'm darn. How you a victim, bitch, you a Karen. Cognitive dissonance, you don't need sperm. You got white privilege, so you don't need sperm. Looking at my homeland, man, I can't believe her. Colonized came here, they ain't never leave her. Indians ain't die off cause we here. You ain't gotta lie, just say you won't be here. How you American but not indigenous? 400 years still ain't get rid of us. All Europeans, naturalized citizens. Made all the Indians niggas on the census. 1492, we was on the fences. Civil rights movement, we was so defensive. Black Wall Street, whites got so offended. Common law rights gave us amendments. Think I don't speak truth, that's alright. First slave 1619 was all white. 1200 wasn't no continent, all white. Europe named after a black woman, alright. Grafted, it come from us, do your research. Go within, quit listening to teachers. And the Nuki got voice coming out the speaker. Cut our trees down and made us weaker. Really they foreigner, the shit gets deeper. Whites don't know where whites come from either. I'm Aboriginal, we come from the ether. Ruling over us in our land, that's evil. Being colonized right now, black people. Prisoner of the war, that's why it ain't equal. Wake up everybody, don't be no sheeple. Freedom ain't free, really freedom is illegal. And we can't get mad at this. Whites act like we can't see their advantages. Privileges real, they working in management. Low down dirty, but they calling us savages. They want you to think they above us. All white people are part-time judges. I ain't no racist, but I ain't no sucker. I ain't no African, but they my brothers. Been lied to, I got built up anger. We built everything, still waiting on the savior. Don't call yourself black, please do me that favor. Black tourmaline will protect you from a hater. Listening to your oppressors is dangerous. Gave us a Bible and stole our nation. Said we couldn't read what we didn't know the language. Kept us on paper because we didn't see the danger. American Indian, keep the religion. Skin copper color look just like a penny. Wanted our land.
Niggas died 1865.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
Inflation on the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Took a Michael flag, how I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot and black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your ops where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the God to the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they made. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Every day my niggas dying, they don't know the truth. How the hell you close to God, we don't know it's you. Yo, how the hell you supposed to survive, we don't know the shoot. He should've died, you let him slide, cause he look just like you. I tried to tell him all skin ain't kin. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. How the hell they supposed to help when they the ones that put you in? They don't struggle how we struggle, they can't get it how we live. Can't be scared to die when we already dead. Either way, your life is stake no matter how you play it. My higher self said we should choose remain godly. My lower want these motherfucking bodies. Infiltrate they circles like a motherfucking Audi. Take them to the south and put them down like OG Bobby. They don't want equality in this club, they want these problems. Killers right beside me, snap full of chicken moppers. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.